Hi guys, welcome to Tisha Creations Fashion Designing Studio. This is my first video for fashion designing. Hope you have watched all the rest of the videos in each category: dance exercise, workout video, dance, choreography, and health, facial, haircut, and window fashions. Okay, so please do subscribe if you haven't yet. And for all the subscribers, thank you so much for supporting me. And please do watch all the videos. Okay, so this the fashion designing, that's my second degree. Actually, it is a diploma. I took it in New Delhi after I got married. Because before marriage I used to design all the clothes, my own clothes, and my wedding flower girls dresses, everything was designed by me. But I could never go to a college in fashion designing, which was my dream, because parents were worried to send us girls outside our state. So they said, after you get married, you can go anywhere you want if your husband permits you. Give the permission. So they got me married, and luckily I was in New Delhi. That's where we resided. So went to a polytechnic for women in New Delhi. I did a 1 year diploma in fashion designing. So that is my passion, and I got to study. So thank God for everybody who supported me. So today we're going to do a circular skirt. Okay, it's the easiest thing I can teach you. All right, everyone, I'm gonna give you the things, the list that what you need for making the circular skirt. Okay, so you can see that circular skirt. This is really long. So if you need a long skirt like that, you need 60 inches wide material. If you don't have 60 inches wide material, you can always stitch two materials together and make it 60 inches. Okay, and don't worry about that top, because I'm still designing to match with the skirt. That will be another tutorial. And what you need is a sewing machine. Let me talk to you about the sewing machine. I had a sewing machine for 25 years. Brother, the company's brother, and that was the best metal framed sewing machine I ever had, and it lasted for 25 years. So finally, I wanted to get something. It still worked very well, but some of the parts were replaced, and I kept replacing it, and I got bored of it, and I decided to give it to someone who cannot afford, like a poor person who cannot afford, but they have the passions to stitch. So I gave it to a charity, so they can somebody who has the passion can get it and get it repaired and use it. I was really sad to leave that machine, but I wanted a new one. So this is another Brother machine. Brother is a very excellent company. And another machine, I got it from a store just 5 minutes away from my house, which is called Capital Sew and Quilt. And oh my gosh, I can tell you, if anybody at this COVID time who wants to buy a machine, just go to that store. The people who own that store, their customer service is excellent. They will give you a demonstration, just sitting with you. How much you want to ask questions, you can ask, and they will give a demonstration of all the machines, and whatever that suits you, you can buy it according to that. If you want a simple one, basic one, they have that too. If you want to like heavy duty, mine is heavy duty because I do draperies and a lot of stitching. All my the kids, when they were little, even when they were in my tummy, I started stitching for them, like baby clothes. So till they grew as a teenager, I made all the clothes for them with that machine. And in the entire house, like I said, the 2500 square footage house that I had before, and this house, small house, all the draperies, everything was made in that machine with a thick material. So I really needed a little expensive one, because I know I can make use of it very well. So that store, Capital Sew and Quilt store, is an excellent store, their customer service. And I made sure, like, after I buy the machine, they will open the box and again give me a half an hour, 1 hour demonstration. And after they demonstrate, they let me make it, do it. And that's how I bought it. I just bought it home. So this is an excellent machine. And then you need an iron box, and you need a scissor, some round-headed push pins, like I told you in the other video. It is like teeny weeny. I made that thing to put that with the round head. And then you need a measuring tape. Sometimes you need to make mistakes. You need a seam ripper, and you need a chalk to draw on the cloth. So that is the one I made. I just made it yesterday. So today we are gonna do it in the blue cloth. Okay. So what is the first thing you do as a fashion designer? For me as a fashion designer, the first thing I do is draw a design on a paper. That's my own design. So whatever you guys want to make, you can make it too. But this is a circular skirt. This is the circular skirt we are going to do today. Okay. So you need a square material. So this is the, just imagine, this is the square material. The measurement for that square material is 1/4 of the round waist plus one length of the skirt plus 4 inches. Okay, so that's how I cut this material also. So the round skirt, the material has to be square. So the measurement again is 1/4 of the round waist, and it is actually one length of the skirt plus 4 inches. So that's how you get that square. And from that square, so you need a material like that. And then that material, what you're going to do first, imagine that is the square material with 1/4 round waist plus one length of the skirt plus 4 inches. And you fold that material, the square, lengthwise. Means from here that you fold lengthwise. See the arrow? And then you fold from this side. See the arrow? Then you fold from this side. That's where we're going to do the markings and cut it. Okay? So, and the measurement. How you do the measurement is the round waist. Round waist is all around. Okay, you measure all around. Let me show you that. This is what you're gonna measure. Make sure you're not keeping it very tight. Okay, just give a little looseness to your waist measurement. That is your waist measurement, and that is called round waist. And the length is the length of the skirt from your waist to how much length you want. I'm going to make a small skirt, so mine will be like maybe 20, yeah, like 15 or something. That's how much I'm going to make. Waist is 28. That's your waist measurement. You have to divide it by 6.28. Okay, so radius is round waist divided by 6.28. So here that dress form, it's 28 waist divided by 6.28. That's how much is your actual round waist measurement, which it is showing here. So after you get that material like that, you fold it into this way, and then you folded it this way, and then you're going to measure from this point to this point is 1/4 of the round waist. So 28 by 6.28, if you calculate how much you're getting, I'm just I don't have a calculator here. I'm just measuring it as 4.5. Okay, 4.5. So that's how much you take from here to here, all the way, from this point all the way. That's going to be your waist. And then the length is going to be from here to here. How much length you need for your skirt? That's the length of the skirt. Okay, plus you have 2 inches for the seam allowances. So this is like 1/2 inch seam allowance, and this is going to be 1.5. So total is 2 inches. And then you're going to fold it into one more, and then the measurement is going to start from this point, which is folded, not the open ends. Okay, so that's how it is going to be. Now we're gonna see, I can show you some rulers and stuff. Those are my rulers, all kind of rulers over there. You don't need to have that. You can just get a $1 or free ruler from Home Depot or some improvement stores also in the wood. Okay, I'm a dress designer, so those are all dress designer stuffs that you can get. Okay, hair material. Okay, now the first thing we do, the square material, the lengthwise folding. It is folded lengthwise first. Make sure you iron the material before you do anything. That's why we need iron box, and whenever you do the stitching also, you need to iron in between, lot of ironing. So after you fold lengthwise, you're gonna fold it this way. Take the part where it is folded, not the part where it is open. Okay, the top part, and take 1/4 of the round waist. Remember, round waist is your waist measurement. The radius is waist measurement divided by 6.28. So that's what you're gonna mark here. Mine is around 4.5. So you mark all the way starting from this point like this. Okay, make sure it is the same, and then you divide those points. See, these were the points I marked and I connected it, and then a 1/4 inches, take 1/4 inch inside and make another line. That is the stitching line, seam allowance. Okay, so from there and from this point, you're going to measure your skirt length, how much skirt length you need. This is going to be a short skirt because I don't have space here, and that length plus 1/2 inch for stitching. So if my skirt length, this is my skirt length. Okay, from this point to this point is my skirt length. It is I'm making it for a small, I mean like a teenager or somebody. So it is 17 inches, and I'm adding 17.5 for stitching. So you do that, add that 17.5 plus what you take from here. So from here to here it was 4.5, 4.5 plus your skirt length plus actually it is 2 more inches. Okay, so 4.5 plus 17, I mean 16 plus 2 is 18. So I got almost 22 here. So mark all the way just like you were marking from this point. Mark it all the way minus 21st, I mean 21.5. Actually I'm taking 22. Mark it. I had already marked here, but I'm just showing you guys from that point. So do not mark here until you reach there. So my cloth is only up to here. So that's how you took the actual measurement and cut the material. So that's how you're gonna get. So make sure when you take the measurement, add this length plus the length of the skirt plus 4 inches. Okay, and all you have to do is now cut it. Make sure you're cutting with that seam allowances line, not the round waist radius line. So you cut that. Now you're gonna cut this line. Make sure all the material is all without wrinkles. Make sure you're using a nice flat surface. So it will not move. If you're a beginner, use the push pins, not push pins, use the pins and pin it and then cut it. In that way, it will not move when you cut it. So you got that. Now you see, you're gonna open it and you got a perfect round. See that? And that line is for stitching. Okay, we'll continue making that line. That is the 1/2 inch line. You can measure it and draw it. Mine is just, I'm just eyeballing it because the machine also does a good job placing this material 1/2 inch. Okay, and all you have to do is cut a band to make it over there and then fold these things. At the end of the skirt, you fold one time. You can see you fold one time and then you fold it again twice. Okay, just 1/4, 1/4 twice. You iron it first and then stitch it. And for the band, now we got the skirt ready and the band. So double width. So the band size is the width 5 inches, and the length of the material is round waist, that is cut in the material, that measurement cut in the material, okay, plus 2 inches extra. And all you have to do is take the wrong side of the material, keep the wrong side together, and make it like this, and fold it back and stitch it. Okay, make a slit before you do. I mean, so we can put button here after you stitch it. So we're going to take it to the wrong side again, and stitch it together, making sure the bottom part matches. So we're going to leave some space here for the button. At least 2 or 3 inches, okay? And we're gonna iron this part into 1/2 inch first. And work on it. Okay, now we're gonna fold this to make the band. So make sure, since it has all the designs, that design has to match all the way through. So right now this is showing a little bit of blue on top. That has to be maintained all the way. Alright, so if you have blue thread, this will look better. And after you fold it, stitch it at the bottom, okay? Turn it 1/4 inch and then you stitch it. This is what I was talking about. That line has to, if you're using any designed material, make sure that design matches all the way till the end to give a professional look. And then don't forget to stitch at the bottom. Okay, circular skirt, that's all it is. So after you stitch this, the end, we're gonna put some button, or you can put the elastic. If you want, you can use the elastic. And the elastic, if you're buying the elastic has to be 1 inch less than this waistband, okay? This band, measure this waistband, and the elastic has to be 1 inch less. So it will be lying on your waist very nicely. So that is the skirt. Don't forget to stitch at the bottom, turning. 1/8 inch twice. Okay. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.